I know, Justin, you had said this on a spaces that I was listening to a while ago about we're kind of, we're bridging the gap between web 2 and web 3, and there's no beta testing. We are the beta testers. So we're doing what we can here and trying it out and seeing what sticks and seeing what works, but consistently cooking things up and consistently showing up and working away.
Absolutely. Great answer. Great answer to Acorn 2. Goku, I think we're going to probably circulate you off, man, because we got to get some other projects on as well.
No problem.
But
Thank you for
I
having us
think
up here.
yeah, it's great to have you on. We try to showcase, folks, as you probably know, we try to showcase between 20 and 30 projects every time we do a show. I actually extended a few less invites this time because I hate disappointing anyone. I want to have a big crowd, but I also don't want to disappoint any projects to try to let everybody speak. Let me go over to Ziz. Ziz, I know that you had an answer for what the next meta is going to be after politify. If you have a killer answer for that, we can come back to that. Is that what you want to address? What's up, man?
Yeah, no doubt. And thanks for the invite, Justin. Always appreciate it. Great conversation. This is a great topic I think we're having right now. I think the next trend, because, AI, I'm not very bullish on AI because, like, look what happened with NFTs and art in 2021, right? They came out with like Mid Journey, and then it became like a dime a dozen, right? And if you're comparing like AI art to like a Matt Fury character, it's like there's no comparison because Matt Fury is like, and this isn't my answer, by the way. I'll come to my answer in like 10 seconds, but Matt Fury is a legend, so it's beyond even like cartoon animal art, right? It's a whole lifestyle. It's a whole legacy, and any Bitcoin maxi from like 5 or 6 years ago knows the power of Pepe mostly, but like also Brett and Andy and everybody else in the lineup, right? So I think that's like true art, and true art with memeable factions will always be relevant. It was relevant in the beginning of meme coins, and even Doge, like the dog, that's a way of life and an art as well. And then Shiba Inu as well, so stuff like that. So I think Matt Fury and Shiba, obviously those are going to do well in the bull run. But I think what people are really missing in the space right now is everybody's going for these like cute animals. And no offense, like I also like enjoy cute animal coins, but I think like lifestyle coins, and this is in no way like a selfish shill, but like lifestyle brands that are also memeable and funny. Like, so Giga Chad, I'm very bullish on Giga Chad because that's a whole lifestyle brand, but then you can flip it and you can attribute like a jacked dude meta to like pretty much anything. So, Giga
Uh-huh.
Chad can be funny. It can be like aggressive, like getting after it, all that stuff. So I really do think any kind of like lifestyle coin, very important, that is also memeable. The combination of those two, I think, is going to be big in 2025.
Sure. Sure. Well, those ostentatiously cute animals, the cats and dogs out there. Now, lambs, of course, that's a whole that's a respectable sort of cute animal out there. Being a hustle culture bro, apparently. So yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, let's go over to Bankyo. Same thing. 95%, man. I mean, I guess it's nothing we don't already know. So it's like most reports, it's here to tell us what is already pretty much self-evident. But what do you think of Binance's report that 95% are failing? I'm kind of surprised that it's only 95%. If to be completely honest, there are thousands of meme coins launched every day. How does Bankyo approach trying to distinguish itself as one that's going to stay in there?
Great question, and thank you for having me on here, Justin. Great start to the day, just working, busy here. Happy to see everyone showing up and still being consistent for the community and for their project. See you, Chelsea. I can't name out everyone. I'm going to make it short and sweet. So we're not a meme project. We're a real world gamification. It's almost like a life. I'm happy that Goku mentioned that as well. Like what we've been doing is pushing a narrative like we're a lifestyle game. The fact that you were able to do everything in the real world and bring it onto the blockchain is pretty unique. So it's Web2 friendly. Everything that we do, it's pretty much within the gamification space because you still get some type of satisfaction out of it. Oh, sorry, my laptop's dying, but I'm on my phone. Sorry. So I don't really have much to say on that topic. One thing I can say is that within the oversaturation of anything that you get into, there's gonna always be more failures than success. So it's just something that we've been talking about in a lot of different spaces where eventually these launch pads are gonna have some type of regulation to like some type of criteria before getting your token launched. You know, the fact that you can just get on a pump that fund or any type of launch pad and launch a token for free is absolutely ridiculous with any credentials behind it. I think a lot of these projects, even though it's decentralized, there should be some type of way to kind of like dox yourself and put some type of credibility behind it, even if it's to open a freaking LLC, something to show that it's actually a business or something to kind of tie it back to a legit company or project. So yeah, it's gonna be horrible within. I think this bull run is gonna define the unbalanced scale of getting meme tokens onto a mainnet and having people just pump money into something that's really nothing. It's just pretty much a scam. That's why they don't last, because you're
Right.
100% all scams. So and it's just very bad, and it makes the people like us, Chelsea, Scrooge, and Acorn, LFGO. It makes it very hard, and ZZ. It makes it very hard for all these projects up here to kind of bring that credibility and that security to our community members and the people who are adopting our tokens and trying to get into a community that's going to be around for a long time. It's very hard for us because at the end of the day, they see that oversaturation when they come in these spaces. They see all these projects shelling. They're like, oh my gosh, it's so much to keep up with. And I know every day someone's having a very innovative idea and they might have some good intentions behind it, but I feel like uh, meme or not, a lot of these projects are going to fall short because it's just like anything. A lot of people could pick up a hobby, pick up a skill, pick up a job, and one day they'll just be fucking tired of it. So this is something that's gonna give us really good data over the time, the passive time that's gonna flow. I mean, then after this bull run, the next bull run is gonna be completely different than everything we've seen in the past, because I think within the bull run after this one, the next 4 or 5 years, it's going to be just majority all the solid projects. You're going to see projects that are here now still around for the next bull run, and then you're going to see less and less and less and less and less meme tokens being launched.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I hope that, I guess, less versus what we're dealing with now, because now we're talking about thousands of meme tokens being launched every day. By the way, I know that there are other projects in the space in the space out there who might like to get up and speak. Put in your speak request if you'd like to come back up, because we can do that if you'd like to. We still have a little bit more time. I see Aziz. I want to go over to Bonesaw quickly though from Hold Community. You know, Bonesaw, what do you think? For how is the Hold community, distinguishing itself? Obviously, you're looking to be a conviction play since the very name is Hold, right? That's kind of the center of things. But how do you deal with your community to be the kind of meme coin that people degens aren't just flipping for a quick buck, but are actually like holding on to?
Yeah, Justin, that's a great question. Thanks for having me up. Jerome made a request that I jump. He had some work priorities today, and I was able to carve out some time to be here. So I'm happy to represent the Hold brand, and that's a great question. And you said it right. I mean, the ticker of Hold, I think, resonates so much with investors in this cycle because you have so many Jeets, and you also have the problem of projects getting rugged, right? And where everybody holds, where we fit in is that we are the safest meme coin project out there. And I say that because of the distribution. Murad has been talking about us for the last 7 months, and he hasn't found us yet. And who knows? He might find us soon. But if you look at our distribution on Etherscan, there is no other project out there that has distribution like ours. And you might hear that all the time, but the proof is in the pudding. The top wallet owns 0.50%. The top 100 wallets own less than 20%. This is an unruggable project. And the reason why I think we're going to exist after this cycle and many other cycles after that is because of that same narrative of holding your bag and not getting rugged, right? A lot of these projects are going to fail. Hold is going to outlast. Now the dev bought and burned 72.2% at launch last year. It was a fair launch. 100% of the liquidity has been burned. But the total supply of 72.2% was bought and burned. And we have a supply squeeze mechanism that is unlike anything out there. I mean, SPX talks about we're going to have a supply squeeze. They got 0.95% on Uniswap. They're trading at like 700 million. We have 0.75% in the Uniswap router, and we're trading at 7 million. And our community constantly is growing and getting the word out. We were at 1 to 2 million in accumulation for nearly 7 months. But the most important thing about the whole community that I just want to get out there is the distribution is fair and safe, and it's probably arguably better than Bitcoin. The tokenomics are
Okay.
unmatched. The tokenomics
Right.
are
That
unmatched. And
that sounds like bullshit. Like better than Bitcoin. Like, come on now. You gotta
No,
explain.
he said the tokenomics are more distributed. Let's not start cross arguing, guys. So come on, come on.
All
That's
right. I'm
no,
not gonna do
I
that.
get it, but
Go ahead.
that
no,
it's a little bit of a pitch though. So I'll tell you what. Let's thank you, Hold. Let's go ahead, and that is. It is a worthwhile point to make that one way to differentiate your project is with better tokenomics. But since I've let Acorn pitch a little bit, we had the other new project. I'm trying to remember who I let pitch a little bit. What I'm going to do is go around the room and let everybody drop some alpha in the last 15 minutes of the show. First, I'm going to go over to Ziz because he has something to add. Ziz, what's up, man?
Yeah, so I just had something. I think it was Goku that was talking about the oversaturation of the meme coin market. Was it you, Goku?
I think it was. I think
Oh,
Goku's not up anymore, though.
oh, okay. So yeah, so though I agreed with many things he said, and by the way, I'm also bullish on animal coins. I'm just more bullish on other types of coins, Justin. So I just want to say that first. So
Lamb related coins. I
lamb,
see a lamb related wave. They've been overlooked for too long.
right? That's one lamb that's going to do the slaughtering, not going to be led to the slaughter, right?
Right,
So it's
right.
like, yeah. So one thing I wanted to add, I think I see a lot of parallels with the summer 2021, or I should say even like fall 2021 NFT market to meme coins right now, right? So though the market is getting quote unquote oversaturated, I agree with that. But I think something like Pump.Fun coming along on Solana was really healthy for the meme coin ecosystem. And I get it, like there hasn't been a Pump.Fun coin that was the next GigaChat or PopCat on Solana. I get that. It's nothing approaching $1 billion market cap yet, right? That's the key word yet. I do believe it's going to happen at some point. They're going to have a $500 million coin, and that coin is. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Um, I think that that's all healthy for the overall meme coin market because meme coins is the new kind of meta, in my opinion, in Web3 blockchain creativity, right? With meme coins, you can do so much. I think more actually. What I'm coming to find than versus traditional NFTs, even right. So I think on Solana, like I'm very bullish on Solana meme coins. I'm also bullish on ETH meme coins for different reasons. But like I'm more bullish on Solana meme coins because you can just move them around for like pennies. It's just like it's a no brainer. It's so quick and easy. And for onboarding normies, I think Solana is a great system. And I have a buddy that I took a car ride with, and he basically he likes to gamble, right? He's into horses and shit. I sold him on Pump.Fun, and what he wants to do is just go in with $50 and just go ham, and he's prepared to see it go to zero, right? And I think this is all very healthy. And the Pump.Fun projects specifically that don't, they're not in for a quick, like to get bonded, like basically rug or even pre bond get rugged and all that stuff. I
Right.
think that there's tons of Pump.Fun projects that are t- quote unquote saturating the market that are actually going to do shit. And once the first
Right.
one comes out that really does shit, like the way that Giga did shit as a non-pumped up fun project, I think it's off to the races, and we're going to see a lot of these projects in this bull run just completely go into the stratosphere. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely a lot of potentiality there. You know, Ziz, are you from Brooklyn, or is that like a Long Island accent? Because it doesn't quite sound like New Jersey. Maybe it's northern New Jersey. I'm interested in accents. I just want to know.
What's 3 hours, 4 hours north of New Jersey?
4 hours north of New Jersey. Okay, I don't know where's that? You're talking about New York, or where are you talking about?
Well, no, that's okay. 4 hours north of New York City. That's Boston,
Oh, Boston. Oh, all right. My bad.
the land of A
Yeah, it's
Shot.
good anyway. Those are all cities I've hung out. I've spent long periods of time in. So anyway, that's fun for me. I'm a very much an East Coast kind of guy. Let me go over to Bay Sharon because you guys haven't spoken in a while. You know, what's the alpha, man? Do you have anything to announce about your project, about the status of your project? You've got 1 minute.
Yeah, we do. So I know a lot of people have heard me talk on here. Bay Sharon is a crypto project with a charity twist. We are partnered with Steven Shapiro. We actually have our video hopefully dropping next week. He did film it this week, and so we have a new giving video where he is giving out $5,000 of our charity wallet. So that should be out next week. We also have a huge giveaway with a really big prize. And we are going to announce that on our faces tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So any of you who want to come show your projects, hang out with us, we'd love for you to come. Again, I just wanted to say I love what Ziz was saying about the lifestyle brands. I love that and kind of what they're doing there. I think that that's going to take off. But I also love the Pump Fun projects and kind of I love that in crypto you can make something out of nothing. And some of those projects that have launched on Pump Fun are some of the biggest and hardest grinders in this space. And I give them a lot of credit because they kind of took a gamble and turned it into something. And I think that's what this is all about. And I love that they're in this community. So I just wanted to say we are building nonstop. We are pumping out content. We want to get that normie crowd into Bay Sharon, and we want them to come and hold and give with us and generate wealth with us. So that's what we're all about.
Even if they're women, right? And that's the surprising part, right?
Yeah.
You're willing to accept degens even if they're not male.
Exactly. 100,
which is
150%.
revolutionary in this space.
Exactly. And you are too. And I always love that you lift women, as many women up as you possibly can. It is hard to break into this space. And I love that. I love all of the guys who have lifted me up and supported me. And I appreciate you all. So thank you so much for having me on.
I love my crypto bros, but you know, partially it is, folks, that you establish kind of. I'm going to get all arty here for a second. Sorry about that, but you know, you kind of tap into the musicality of the show, and if you've got 10 crypto bros all going rah, 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 into the mic with me shouting over them, it's not beautiful. It doesn't create a symphony. I actually like to have other kinds of voices on. I'm going over to we got Scrooge McDuck back on. Hey, what's up, Scrooge? You got any alpha for us, man? Scrooge,
You
you with
know, the
us?
meme coins, they don't.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me? You hear me?
yeah, I can hear
I'm here. Yeah, it's just, with the meme coins, they just don't hold any technology.
you.
They're not like a valuable asset. So we were making money off of meme coins 8 months ago. I think it's gone, and like people are just late on them. That's why they think that they're gonna have some play in this next bull run. I think that the real people of this space know not to invest in any meme coin. And to answer your question, it was about 45,000 that were released in the last 48 hours. So it's 45, it's like 25,000 a day. It's not even thousands, like 45,000. So,
Yeah.
we just got to be able to get through the FUD, just like this space, Justin, like you got to be careful about like having these botted spaces. Like make sure your space don't get botted because, there's a guy out there, Soul Saver. He always has a space and
Uh-huh.
his name is getting ruined because of these botted spaces. So you got to be careful with these
Uh,
things, not to have your space
okay.
botted.
All
I
right.
don't think
Well,
his name
I'm
is getting.
sorry.
I'm going to have to step in for a second. I don't think his name is getting ruined at all. He's one of the most generous people like in this space. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. And it's like say that to the Pepe holders. You know what I mean? Like people have been saying that about Pepe coin on ETH for since it came out like over a year ago, right? And then look what happened. The thing went in the dirt, and basically that coin now mirrors Bitcoin and its price action. Yeah, I get it. So, but like Paulie, had all kinds of DeFi applications for like, I get it. Like you can have your opinions on him, but if it's an ETH meme coin, especially there are applications. Look at Shiba, like look at that, right? And look at some of these other meme coins. So I'm gonna have to take issue with a bunch of things you just said because I think it's incorrect. And it's like if you said that about Pepe 5 months ago, even when it was at a high market cap, right? You'd like 10x your crypto at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't really add up what you just said.
Yeah, I've never had a speaker come up and criticize the whole meme space, say that everyone's late, that the potential has gone out of the market, and also that the spaces is fake, all in the same response. So that was quite a distinction for Scrooge McDuck. I guess it's not off brand with his character, but cool. Hey, thanks for coming on, guy. Feel free to come back and tell me about anything else. Let's go back to coconut chicken. I bet you're going to be slightly more positive. Do you concur that the meme space is RIP? Everyone's too late. We're kidding ourselves.
Oh, absolutely not. I think memes are here to stay. Whoever controls the meme controls the universe, right? That's one reason why we decided, we're a fun meme. We're the original meme of Tron meme season on Tron. So what we saw was what needs to happen is people needed a tool to distinguish from good projects and rugs. So we built a tool called Scan.meme. Right now, it's fully functional for Sun Pump on Tron. So what it does is it identifies gems and rugs with 99% accuracy. So it gives you real-time data on the launch of the token, bonding curve progress, how many tokens the creator wallet has launched, how many percentage of the tokens that the devs hold, how many scammers wallets are holding in the project, how many traders wallets, bubble maps. It tells you whether market makers are behind the project, all in real time to give you the most accurate information to choose what coins that you want to go in and out of. Right now, it's only available on Tron on Sun Pump, but we're actively taking it to a Solana next, and then Ethereum. So what we want to do is try to help clean up the meme coin economy. And I think that's the way forward. And that's the technology that we decided to step forward with to help move our project forward. You there? Hello.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Finn, I want to go over to you because you just got onto the panel. We're going to be closing up in the next 10 minutes or so. You have some alpha for us, Finn.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we had a big launch like a month ago. Quickly, I'm not used to these spaces yet. I just started jumping in these. Thank you so much for inviting us up here. Appreciate you guys as always. Love these communities that give the small guys a chance to eat. So, anyways, I just took over this CTO about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Currently, we're sitting at 285,000. Our all-time high is 3.4 million. And it's just a finger. So we're kind of running with the narrative that this is the first real life meme. We have people all over the world drawing a smiley face on their finger and taking pictures all over the world. And really, like, the most exciting thing is, and this is going to sound crazy and none of you guys are going to believe me, but I'm pretty sure Donald Trump Jr. just bought into our coin. Um, he commented to a coded tweet about a middle finger. He said, "I'm stealing this." And then he posted it on his Instagram. And if you look, he also tweeted on his main page, like, "Show me your memes." Well, anyways, as he posted that on his main Instagram, we got somebody who bought about like 2.4% of the supply. And that was like as he tweeted on or put it on Instagram, the finger. So I can show you guys all the proof if you want. But I think Donald Trump
Cool.
Jr. just got in. We're a fun community. It's just a finger. And I truly think this is $100 million blue chip coin.
All right, awesome. Well, congratulations on that, Sharon. Go ahead, man. What's up? We're going to close up soon, so got quick responses.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something really quickly. After the guy said about the memes, coming from a place where I taught myself crypto, from outside, memes always have a purpose because people that are outside of crypto, they don't understand utilities. They don't understand crypto in general. So to have them make that hurdle over understanding crypto and then understanding all of the utilities to crypto is a huge jump. And so it's much easier to get them in through a meme coin than it is to get them in through a utility coin. So I just wanted to say that. I think that that's something that we always have to keep in mind as memes, as we are the easiest onboarding of normies into crypto.
Right, I agree. Well, certainly we're giving them variety. If you don't like one thing, you like another. Larry Pink, yeah, you got rugged immediately. You never got a chance to talk. So what's up, man? You got any alpha for us?
It's the way spaces go. Yeah, thanks for having us. Alpha, I mean, show up to spaces, show up to big spaces, show up to small spaces, work within the communities. I'm going to use that term that I know you love so much, meme-tility. The meme-tility is literally in the token itself. Like, yeah, you can create games, you can create amazing stuff, but I ask anyone here that's a speaker or listener, do you have any branded like shoes or clothes, or do you watch a certain show for some reason? Like, does that actually provide you more value than an off-brand or a no-name something or other? No, but you've been bought into the the hype and the culture, and that's what memes are. It's about culture, it's about hype, it's about entertainment, it's about being part of a community. It's about some friendship, it's about working together, it's about learning, it's about being part of this Web3 space. There's so many benefits to it beyond just like being a massive utility. And if you have any like Nike, Adidas, anything like that, you are part of the meme culture, whether you know it or not, or whether you are aware of it or not. So that's where the alpha is.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point. We are on in a lot of ways, all of us. We launch a meme coin project. We're launching a brand without a product in a lot of ways, or I guess the product is the token itself. But that means that we have infinite potential to develop into anything. And that's why I take objection to Scrooge McDuck's comments, because to say that nothing good is going to come out of memes is to say that none of the teams involved in any of these thousands and thousands of projects has any intent or ability to do anything worthwhile. And I disagree with that. At this point, meme tokens are just another way to drive fundraising, folks. That's all it is. It's a different kind of project, and it's a kind of project that causes the founders of the project to stay more closely connected with their communities, much more so than I figure I could pick on Grayscale, because they're not. I'm not going to hurt their feelings. I'm not going to bring their valuation down by talking shit about them. But Grayscale, BNB Chain, they are not. They've got huge audiences, but they're not in touch with their audiences or don't have intimate relations, a strong relationship with their audience the way that meme coins do. Let's just see if we can get a couple more drops of alpha in there. LFGO, do you have anything new to announce? I know that you don't have a Friday show coming up this week. What else is going on with LFGO? Okay, let's go over to Bonesaw.
Hey, I'm here.
All
I'm
right.
here. I had to unmute myself. It's a bad habit. When I mute myself, I forget that I've got to unmute
I do
myself.
it at least once a show. I totally understand.
Yeah, it's a real bad habit. Well, I'm flying to Bangkok tomorrow, so I'll be attending DEF CON with God knows. I have like 30 side events, so I'm going to be attending. Other than that, we're just bullish about the whole what we're seeing, the Lego meta. It's a Kata. Oh my God, I had the name earlier. It came up earlier today on Pump Fun. It's around 2.5 million
Right.
Catalyst Claw or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
And then we noticed that there's a ton of tokens, all Lego. There's like Lego Chad, like Giga Chad, but it's a Lego figure of Giga Chad. There's loads just on Pump Fund currently, and we don't know what started it. We just noticed it, and we're like, okay, well, this is definitely something to take on board as a positive.
right. And
Obviously, we know a lot of them are going to just rug.
uh-huh,
That's what happens.
uh-huh.
Most of them just rug. They don't even make it to Radium, and if they do make it to Radium, they last what, if you're lucky, an hour or 20 minutes or
Right,
5 minutes.
right. You know,
And then the odd ones do.
it's interesting in our space though that like having having it become a trend instead of your project reacting like why is everyone biting off my idea here. It actually
Yeah,
can ultimately be a good thing for you in a way because it sort of elevates awareness of Legos in the space.
exactly, and that's exactly how we're looking at it. We thought even when we launched early on and we had people copying LFGO and launching it on Pump, we just like, well, we're doing something right. That's why there's people copying us. If we weren't doing well, nobody would be interested.
Definitely. Let's go over to Flapdosh. You are you're a coin launching platform. Glad to have you on. We're just going to close up the space the next couple of minutes. Give me a snapshot of where we are right now and how strong is the meme space going into 2025, man.
Hey GM, Justin, thank you for having me up here. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. That's great. Yes. Yeah. I think as the market is super hot right now, I love it, and we love it. We recently had a big coin launch, which is currently at 500 million market cap on BNB. Uh, and then BNB has been supporting us with the meme competition, which is live right now. I think they have around 200K in reward pool and 100K in liquidity pool for top 10 coins. This is a big boost on the BNB chain. However, we have also deployed on other EVMs. We have deployed on Bera chain, on Ape chain, on on Ethereum, and this is like quite hush hush now. But we'll be planning something soon with one of the top meme coins on base chain. I think what we are trying to do is give a very easy platform for token launching teams to build their token and build their community. And as you said, I think token launches or meme coins have this narrative of getting of firstly generating building a community and then building the product. I think this is a revolution going forward for new projects to come in, new brands to pop up, and new cultures to pop up. Super exciting
Uh-huh.
times ahead, and yeah, looking forward to it. Love to love being with you guys here and going forward in the journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Join us again. We love having you on. I love to have perspectives, not just from meme projects, although I have to keep track of who is a meme project, of course. Let's go over to Boppy because you haven't gotten a chance to say anything yet. Boppy, we've got one more minute left to the show. You have any alpha to drop for us?
Yeah, how you doing today? Bop
Hey.
is we're a token, we're a Matt Fury narrative token, and pretty much Matt Fury's book. A lot of people are familiar with the Boys Club book, but we're from the Night Riders book. Some people say Night Riders is the first ever book because it was published, but it was published all the way back in 2012, and we're a back character, and we're currently at about 2.1 million market cap. So within the last about 5 weeks ago, we're at about 60K mad cap. So within the last couple weeks, within the last 6 weeks, we went all the way up to about what's the times 40 times 50. You know, pretty much. A lot of a lot of whales, a lot of hoppy whales are paying attention to Boppy. But pretty much the top number one like hoppy whale is a holder of Boppy. So pretty much we're looking towards getting fully established and known in the crypto space you know, from because basically
Uh-huh.
we're a night rider. Like I said earlier, we're Matt Free token, a night rider token, and a lot of people are familiar with the Boys Club narrative, but not really familiar with the Matt Free's ever book, like pretty much first ever book called The Riders.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's awesome. By all means, everybody go ahead and follow Boppy, follow Army CTO and Base Sharon, Follow Fefe Saga over here. Yeah, okay. Flapdot. Or Flapdotch. Is that how am I supposed to say your name? Or you just call you Flap? What is it?
You can call us Flap, but the
Okay,
platform
Flap.
is flap.sh. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
have
what's up? You have your head
something
up.
to say, Justin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you coming to DEF CON, or is anyone coming to DEF CON? We would love to meet you all there, and yeah, have some fun, have some drinks.
Can I get emojis from anybody who's going? Anybody else going? No, I'm not gonna be able to. It's harder for me to travel because I have a son. I have an autistic son. I have to plan way ahead of time in order to travel because he needs me most of the time. But that's part of why Spaces is so great for me. But thank you to everyone for showing up today. This is really, if you don't know, this is the second episode of essentially what is a successor to the biggest crypto show, or the biggest meme coin show, perhaps crypto show of any form, on Spaces. This week's audience is bigger than last week's audience. We are going to keep building this up into being really the biggest voice for meme coins and altcoins of all sorts, because honestly, I love talking to all these projects. I am a founder of Base Lambo, of course, but I also like talking to other projects, I want to have wallets on here. We want to have chains on here, analysts, and we're just going to keep expanding. And I really like taking the opportunity to give new projects a voice, and give all sorts of projects a voice and a way to be able to communicate with one another, kind of like the biggest unified microphone for the meme space and for the crypto space on Twitter. That's what our goal is here. So thank you, everyone, including all the panelists. Go ahead and follow these good people, folks. Follow me if you'd like to. Go ahead and follow When Alt Season. Those are my producers, and we're very happy you were able to join us today. If you get the chance, please at some point be able to detach from your devices, get outside, try and enjoy a little bit of life. It's been particularly stressful the past couple of days, I think. So relax if you can. In the meantime, I hope you're able to join us again at 11 a.m. Noon at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time next week. So if you're in Eastern Time, it's 11 a.m. Now that we're in Daylight Savings Time on Thursday. So we'll be coming back at you with the biggest meme coin show in the space. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, When Alt Season, for hosting the show. And we love you guys. We look forward to seeing you again next week. All right. Thank everyone. We'll talk to you.